It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Dolphins and the Patriots, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. So good to have you with us, Mike. This month of the calendar in the NFL had some great games and finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October,
so pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, Fody did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. 3rd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So on 4th for the Dolphins. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the 3rd pick in this past year's draft.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
May. A throw there, caught by Leggett. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Hasty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here comes 3rd and 6. From out of the gun, here's May. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. first down throw for Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he's going to have the first down yardage across the 50 to the 48. Play action. Tagovailoa. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They'll run with Achane. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua now on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they move the chains on third down. From the gun, here's Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. First and 10. They'll toss it here to Achane. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. A tough spot here. Third and long. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They snap it to Tua. That's complete to Smith. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Fourth down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. On first and 10, here's Tua.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Tua to throw again. That is caught, and he's in. Raheem Mostert, touchdown Miami. It's his fourth touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They'll work now on second and 4. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll go play action with Matt. That is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. The veteran Jordan Poyer had the good coverage, and he knocks that one away. They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
16 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Throwing on 2nd down, May. Sideline throw, looked in by Dobbs.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. Off balance throw, it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They send him right out of the slot. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. He's going to keep it himself. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he finds Tyreek.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. That's complete. It's Waddle. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. To the air again, Tungo Vailoa. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Throwing again, it's Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll be second down.
The defense entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Again, it's Tua. In trouble, and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Personal foul, roughing a kicker, defense. That penalty is declined.
So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati, Ohio to check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Zay Flowers, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic, see what's happening over in London, where it was the Jets acting as the visiting team who were able to come out on top. Aaron Rodgers leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and Drake May making their way back out. And as we take you back through the highlights, there aren't many of them from a quarterbacking perspective. He's been unable to sustain a lot in any of these drives and does not have a touchdown pass to this point. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go, go.
From out of the gun, here's May. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. They're going to bat that one away. On 2nd down, it's May. That's complete to Mason. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now the man side from Washington, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run. And here's Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, May. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Now, Mike McDaniel unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Here's Gibson. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw now, May. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
He is in. Gordon Mason. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Patriots are back in this one. It's 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. A look at the injured player will take a timeout. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's going to be dropped 5.